Hello and welcome to Between the Lines of Chris Coronado. I am your host, and I am attaching this intro to this next episode that I have with Gene Pietragallo. Like I said in the first episode, we went 2 hours too long, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this into the second half of this conversation that I had. Um, I hope you enjoy it, and let me know what you think. So, without further ado, Gene Pietragallo, Between the Lines of Chris Coronado. Enjoy.
Dude, when I rolled up today and I saw your Suicide Silence shirt, I just felt at home.
This is, dude. I'm telling you, man. Thank you.
I was like, there we go.
All right. So the reason,
Safe.
like I told you earlier, the reason why I bought this shirt was because back in the day when they were pulling out this merch that says, on the back of the shirt it says "Pull the trigger, bitch."
Yeah, that's why because that was like the album I got into.
Yeah.
It was like the
Cleansing.
It just like fucked me up so hard. Like every fucking track on that shit. The first time I heard The Fallen, and the first time I heard No Pity for a Coward, I was "Whoo, shit."
Yep.
And I heard it like late. I heard it in like 2008 or 2009.
Yeah.
Like I was a freshman in high school, and I think that record came out in 2006.
Yep.
Yeah. So like, I was late to the party, but I heard that shit, dude, on an iPod Nano.
Yeah.
And I was
Shout
like,
out to iPod Nanos.
Shout out iPod Nano.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck, dude. I remember my mom would like get me some on eBay for like dirt cheap.
Fuck yeah.
Like, cause I would, you know how you could just break them so fucking easy.
Yeah.
They're like tiny, like feeble children.
Yeah.
If you drop them once, they're done.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. like
She just buy you an assorted set.
I broke like 4 iPods like growing up, and she just kept getting me like iPods somehow, like brand name ones, and I was like, "How are you doing this?" She was like, "eBay." I got it for $35. I was like, "How?"
Yeah.
And I thought I knew a lot of music, but she just kept getting me the bare minimum memory ones, and I would not even come close to filling them up.
Oh shit, dude. Damn. I used to fill those shits up like quick, dude. I used to get pissed because I'm like, how do I get more memory into this? Because I have a lot more songs that I need to put into this shit, man.
I would just buy CDs. I was still buying CDs until I was like fucking 20, dude. I was all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I saw that shirt, I was like, it's a good day.
Dude.
Cleansing.
Again, like I had to bring it back. Like they brought the shirts back for a reason. You know what I mean? Like these shirts they were selling back in the day, and back in the day I was just starting to get into them, so I never got the chance to go to their shows and buy their merch. But a little fun fact about Suicide Silence, the reason why I got into the music that I'm into now is because of a cousin of mine. Well, not cousin. Apparently he's like an uncle, but I'm like a year older than he is. So we grew up as brothers, but excuse me, he was in really big into the scene in San Diego, and out there was a huge fucking scene out there.
Yeah.
Huge fucking scene.
Dude, I would go to Soma in San Diego and be like, whoa.
Like, yeah.
First time I went, I like was in shock.
Yeah. I never got the chance to go to the Soma, but or like you would go to the Cricket Theater for Vans Warped Tour out there, San Diego. But anyways, so he was really big into the scene back then, and he's the one who introduced me into Suicide Silence, All Shall Perish, and Bring Me the Horizon, Devil Wears Prada. 4 bands that he got me into, and. First time I heard No Pity for a Coward, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I'm over here listening to Dio, Metallica, you know what I mean? Like, I've only just cracked the surface of this shit.
They were definitely like the new Slayer of like our time, you know what I mean? Like, you know how like you hear back in the day, like kids, or like Black Sabbath, like kids would listen to Black Sabbath and like immediately change the way they dress and start smoking weed.
Yep.
And shit. It wasn't like a fucking cultural movement like it was with Black Sabbath, but it was definitely like, you know, it changed your whole perspective on like heavy music.
For real.
Like what things could be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just like remember hearing that for the first time, and it was like you immediately just clicked with the other kids that fucked with that shit.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was weird. Like,
yeah.
And I mean, it still kind of is like that today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like my friends that like are into like hardcore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we just kind of like, it just snaps together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Different scenes, same fucking feeling.
Yeah.
Basically.
And I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. It's a good feeling.
Yep.
I mean, you know, what the fuck?
So where I was going with the story, just to kind of, wrap the story up. My cousin Alvaro, he had gone to see. He said he went to go see Suicide Silence, with All Shall Perish, in TJ, in Tijuana, and he said that he was already like kind of like out of it because he was moshing and shit. He was tired, and he said that he went and sat down by the PA speaker, and Suicide was like setting up their equipment and shit, which Suicide Silence is a local Riverside band. I don't know if you knew that, but
yeah, like I mean, it's really that close.
Yeah,
I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Until like I like found out about it, and
Yeah.
I was like, that's like right there. That's so funny.
yeah. Mitch Lucker, he used to work at a tattoo shop in Redlands.
Really?
He was a piercer for fuck, I forgot what the name of the shop was. But anyways, yeah, he was here in Redlands. The band was from Riverside. Chris Garza, one of the guitar players, he currently lives in Corona right now.
Yeah, his was it his brother? Somebody used to do sound for us at a venue we used to play at.
Oh,
Is that him?
I heard about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about it. Yeah, I forgot what it was.
Somebody who was related to somebody in Suicide Silence.
Yeah.
It was like it was like confirmed. Like, yeah, they're from Riverside because like you just keep hearing about these like local people
Yeah.
with music that like have these ties. It was, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll get more into Suicide, but anyways, so he said that. Going back to my cousin, he said that he was like sitting down, chilling by the PA, and he said that he was kind of like already tired, so he was just gonna relax a bit while Suicide played. But he said that he saw Mitch grab his box. He had a box on his hands. He said he like slammed it down on the floor, and he put his leg up, put his foot up on the fucking box, and just started shredding. And he said that once he turned around and he looked, and he was like, "Oh fuck!" Like he didn't know who Suicide
Really?
Silence was, until he fucking like heard them, and he's like, "Oh shit! Like I really gotta watch this band." And just he fell in love with them. I remember he had a hoodie, basically like this, but just in a hoodie,
Really?
with pull the trigger bitch on the back.
It's hard.
He bought that shit right there, right then at that show.
Yeah.
He fell in love with them, and then told me about it, and he was like, "Dude," he's like, "you gotta check out all these fucking bands." He's the one who told me about, like I said, Suicide, All Shall Perish, The Devil Wears Prada, and one of my fucking all-time favorite bands, These Nuts. He's the one who fucking told me about them.
He showed you them?
Yeah.
That's what's hard.
And that was back in like 2008, 2009, somewhere around there.
That's hard.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time like fucking going through songs and shit.
Did you ever see Suicide Silence live with Mitch
No,
Lucker?
not with Mitch.
With the new guy from
With-
All Shall Perish?
with Eddie, yeah.
You saw them with him? I still think he kind of kicks ass.
Dude, he rips, man.
Yeah.
I saw them with John at the Glass House, for their 10-year anniversary for the cleansing.
Ooh.
It was the 10-year anniversary for the cleansing.
Oh! That's hard. That had to have been cool.
I feel like, oh man, at some point I wanna get like one of those little samples and get you.
Like just a fucking like the air horn. That'd be tight, dude. And then we
Yeah.
can like fill the other like fucking 12 sample squares with like just farts and Like,
dude, I was just thinking farts right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Dude, that's crazy. We're connecting.
We are, man. We are.
Yeah.
And it's all thanks to music.
It's all thanks to our sponsor, Bouncy Paper Towels. That's gonna be you in like fucking 6 months.
Dude, I can't wait, man. I want to get sponsored by like fucking like some like fucking like motor oil, fucking
like Pennzoil.
Yeah,
Plus.
dude.
Yeah, that'd be tight. You just wear like a fucking like NASCAR like
dude.
One like coverall jersey with like patches on it. And I'm like, dude, it's an audio. It's a it's a fucking podcast. You're like, dude, they still pay me to wear it.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm gonna wear this heavy ass jacket.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nah, but
a man can dream.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like I can.
You can.
I'm gonna get sponsored by some meaningless
Spam.
Yo, dude,
That'd
be kind of
be
cool.
hard. That wouldn't be very meaningless. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. I want to get sponsored by Red Bull. That'd be kind of cool.
They got the money.
Dude, I love Red Bull. I'll fucking drink Red Bull all goddamn day, man.
If I drink Red Bull all goddamn day, I'd die.
Yeah.
By like the 4th day. They'd be like, they wouldn't know what to do with the rest of the money they paid me for the sponsorship. They'd be like, he's dead. Like,
alright, so they'll just give you a fucking fridge that says Red Bull.
Fucking heart attack. I'm just fucking ruining any Red Bull sponsorship I have in the future.
Yeah, dude.
And they're like, no, you talk that shit that one time, bitch.
What happened with you don't talk shit?
Fuck Red Bull.
Woo. Hey guys, what is going on? Let's take a moment to talk about the sponsor for today. It is a very important sponsor for a lot of people. Not so much myself all the time, but when I do care for this sponsor, it's always there to pick me up whenever I need it. Guys, alcohol, okay? I'm not even gonna spell it because I'm under it right now, and plus I'm too fucking lazy. You can figure out how to spell it out. You tell me. How about you text me or you send me a message telling me how to spell alcohol so I can laugh at your face. Okay? So, again, life is going too well and you need some mayhem in your fucking life. Well, I've been there before. I've been there, guys. I know what it feels like to have everything and then just want to ruin your whole fucking life. And I feel like going with my sponsor, alcohol, will do it for you, obviously. So, I love it. Again, when I don't have it, I'm cool with it, but when I need it, it's right there in my fucking fridge. It doesn't matter where you go and buy it. You can go to fucking, CVS. You can go to fucking any liquor store. Unless you're in the desert, you're fucked. Then you have to go to a fucking grocery store or one of the millions of fucking Stater Brothers that are up there. All the people that live up in Yucca Valley, Joshua Tree, 29 Palms, you motherfuckers know. There's a whole bunch of fucking Stater Bros and nothing else. So, other than that, like I said, you can buy it wherever you want. Alcohol, doesn't matter which one it is. As long as there's alcohol in there, you will have the fucking time of your life. So, excuse me. And at checkout, type in promo code LINES. That's LINES. LINES. God damn it. And see how much more your life will improve with this sponsor. So, yeah, if you think that this is a real sponsor, you're an idiot. And yeah, much love and enjoy the rest of this episode. One time I
Watch me in like 30 minutes just be like, yo, he's whack, she's whack, they're whack. I don't give a fuck. No, fuck Red Bull.
Anyways, one time I was working with my uncle and my brother Matthew in construction. I was I needed a job, so I worked with him, and then my brother Matthew was like, hey, like I want to work. Yeah. So we worked together, and after lunch or one morning I picked up a Red Bull, 16-ounce Red Bull, right? Knocked that shit back.
Sugar free?
No.
Oh, monster.
Dude, I went raw doggy, man. Like it was just
God.
a regular fucking Red Bull.
Cowboy style.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And at the time I was still smoking cigarettes and shit. Fucking cowboy burners and shit.
Oh man, that's a cool combo.
Yeah, dude, cigarettes and Red Bull. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda miss it, but I don't miss it. I miss it, but I don't miss it.
What do you miss about it? Your blood feeling like syrup? Or like the way your heart would beat slower? What do you miss about it?
No. Well, no, I still drink Red Bull, but no, I miss the cigarettes.
You miss combining it with sweet nicotine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nicotine's a hard one to like hate forever after you quit.
But no, I don't miss it, but I do miss it. But anyways, so I drank a 16-ounce Red Bull in the morning, and then immediately right after lunch, I went to the liquor store and bought another 16 Red Bull ounce, and I hadn't even come down from the first Red Bull, and I fucking pounded the second one, and like about 30 minutes later, dude, I felt like my heart was coming out of my fucking like chest.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was having a panic attack. I don't know what it was, but I definitely didn't feel like myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on with me? Like, why am I freaking out? Why do I feel like I'm gonna die? I feel like my heart's coming out of my fucking stomach. Like, so much was happening. And then my brother was like, well, you did just have like 2 16-ounce Red Bulls back to back. Like, I don't know if that might have anything to do with it.
That shit kills people, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, honestly, like, sometimes a Red Bull kicks ass.
Yeah.
Like, once in a blue moon, like, I'll pick it up and I'll, like, go for it. But, like, dude, I remember I was 20, and I would drink one a day.
Oh, shit.
Like, a big one a day.
Yeah.
And then I turned 21, and I just, like, you know how, like, every, like, milestone birthday, you kind of, like, think of change in your mortality in a weird way?
Yep.
I turned 21, and I was like, I feel like shit all the time because I drink these fucking Red Bulls, like, every day. And, like, obviously, like, in moderation, everything's fine, I guess. But, like, I just, like, made a promise to myself I would never have another Red Bull again.
Hell yeah.
And then, like, fucking 2 years later, I was like, well, I'll just have a Monster, 0 carb, 0 sugar.
Yeah.
And then, like, that's, like, the gateway drug back to Red Bull. Yeah, that shit will kill you, though, dude. You're lucky. It was only a panic attack.
I know, for real, man.
That's a lot of bull.
Yep. Dude, that's too much wings, man.
You only need one set of wings.
Yeah, for real. You don't need like
32 ounces of wings. Do you want to crack open this
dude,
power line? I feel like we'll go back to hardcore related, music related shit.
So what is this that you're opening up?
This is a zine I had mailed to me. Power line.
Power line.
They just they cover hardcore.
Okay.
In a magazine format.
Okay.
A lot of LA hardcore, especially.
Okay. And I feel like it's very underground for the most part.
You could say that. I mean, this one's got Hands of God, Integrity, Narrowhead, and Dead Heat just on the cover alone.
Fuck, man.
Interviews with Tsunami, Combat Shock, and just a lot of bands that are like in the scene right now that are like completely killing it. You know what I mean? And like they definitely like they do it right. You know what I mean? Like there's
fuck yeah.
There's purpose behind all of it. Easy Money 7-inch split. I haven't heard of Easy Money's name in a while.
Okay.
And they're like a beatdown, like very fucking good hardcore band.
I love a good beatdown band.
Yeah.
That's something that I definitely want to take more time to listen to. Because beatdown, I feel like, I don't know. I feel personally for myself, beatdown is very underrated for me.
Yeah.
Because I haven't taken the time to listen to it. Even though it is so fucking good, the bands that I've heard that are beatdown. So I definitely want to take more time to listen to it.
Do it, man. I mean, I'll let you borrow this,
Mhm.
and it's like, there's just good reason here. This is the last show that Rotting Out played before Corona shut everything down.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Chamber, Beyond Pain, and Union Front
Yeah,
at the Rec Center, dude.
dude, fucking shout out to Rotting Out, man.
Yeah, dude, Ronin is a fucking good record. Did you peep it?
Who?
Ronin, the new record.
No.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should talk. I'll come back. We can do this again.
Fuck yeah,
We'll
dude.
just talk new records. Like,
Dude.
we'll figure out like a handful of them to like
To get into.
like listen to, and
Yeah.
like we'll have like a conversation about all of them. But it has like it's like all like full length like interviews, like multiple
Mhm.
pages. Hands of God.
Yep. There's
From,
a Black Lives Matter.
You know what I mean? It's like it's hardcore, and they like
Yeah.
they back what's right.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I mean, I'll just flip through it. I don't want to
Mm.
read every fucking thing in here.
Dude, man. Holy shit, man.
But you know what I mean? Like, there's a
Mhm.
lot of good artwork, and it's like positive, and
Mm-hmm.
see, like they have like scanned all these fucking
Scanned tickets,
ticket stubs, like
chain reaction.
American Nightmare and Give Up the Ghost, Throwdown,
Fuck, man.
Glassjaw, Chromags, like, you know what I mean? Just like all these cool. In My Eyes,
Yeah.
that's a fucking hardcore. Fucking goddamn.
In My Eyes. Okay.
Yeah. So this is shout out to Powerline.
Powerline.
They do it up right. I think
Right.
one of the guys' names that runs it is Doyle.
Okay.
You know, like I said, I can't say anything for a fact because I'm like, you know what I mean? I live my own life, with
Yeah.
my own like, and shit. But I'm pretty sure on the social medias,
Yeah.
Powerline is it's published by a guy named Doyle or one of the dudes in it. If not, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fuck that up for you guys.
Well, either way, Powerline
Powerline.
magazine from LA. You said
Yeah, LA
LA.
hardcore.
Fuck yeah.
Issue number 5. They're $10 a piece, and
I feel like that's a fair price for a magazine.
that's-
You know? Yeah.
you listen to that. It's like a beefy magazine.
Dude, it's for being an underground like magazine. Like I feel they got their shit, man. They got their shit handled.
Yeah,
Solid cover. I love it, dude.
yeah. No, they do it right. So it's cool. Just like seeing that. We're just gonna open all my fucking mail.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I had a big
Opening
mail
up now.
day today. Just on the way
Yeah.
here, I checked my mailbox before I left to come here from the desert with Dirty D,
The Dirty D.
and I had 4 pieces of mail.
Yeah.
That's never happened in my life.
Ooh, dude, you're moving up in the world.
Yeah, I
Mitch.
know, right? I feel like I'm becoming an adult. It's all
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I mean, it's mostly stickers. And
It's mostly shit that you bought anyway.
Ooh, this is a. This is a.
Oh shit, man.
Thank you so much for subscribing. This is a zine and a sticker from my boy Arturo. He's in a band called Pathos.
Okay.
That's their logo right there.
Put it on the fucking.
You can make
bills.
that your thumbnail if your thing's not done yet. Pathos, they go hard as fuck. And Arturo is definitely like. But this is like a very much like a. I actually made a zine like this once.
Mhm. It looks like one of those little booklets that you get from
The
those like,
religious peeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
those like little orange books.
people took that format and they started making hardcore zines out
Dude.
of it and like poetry zines out of it, and I back it so hard.
I feel like
It's
that's
like-
what those should have
It's-
been in the beginning.
It's cheap and it's easy,
Mhm.
and like you don't have to go through a printer. You can do it at Kinko's yourself.
Yep.
But yeah, I have to read through that. But yeah, shout out Arturo, shout out Pathos
Pathos.
for sure.
Shout out Pathos.
Yeah, man.
Orchestra of Guilt says on the
Fuck yeah.
on the front page.
I don't know if we should do a cold reading of it, but Anthology Volume 1. Yeah, this is like specifically his stuff. So
Give a little description. Read a little bit so we can get a description of what it is.
write to resist. I write to distract myself too, mostly to distract, potentially ashamed, smart to some degree. Sometimes barely a sentence comes out, other times not even a word. It's necessary to me, like the bearing in my chest, the relativity of each reality of life as it is lived, pitch cold. So I grind the beans, brew the soft, heart attack, maybe live another day to write about it. It's just like a bunch of prose and like poetry from him.
Damn, dude.
And, you know,
some really good shit. The what you just read sounds like my experience with those 2 16-ounce Red Bulls that I had.
Yeah, you know, I mean, and he's a really interesting guy, and he's a great artist, and he's a great singer, and, you know, I back him super hard, so it's like cool to like have
Arturo Ramirez. I'll say it the way.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Arturo Ramirez.
Okay.
Shout out to Arturo. God damn.
Yeah, and then these are just some stickers from this guy I met when I was painting a mural with my friend Janet, Jesse Jacobellis. He did like all these.
Jesse Jacobellis. Oh, that's kind of cool.
He did a run of stickers. Yeah, I shot him like a few bucks, and there's a lot of fucking stickers. It was like a pre-order for stickers.
Yeah.
He like posted it. I was like, I'm down, man.
Dude, this sticker right here reminds me of a band called Necrogoblicon.
God fucking Necrogoblicon. You mean the best band in the entire fucking world? God, dude, we could talk about Necrogoblicon all you want.
Oh shit, man.
Fuck. You know how you know you've had too many beers?
How?
When it gets really hard to say Necrogoblicon.
I know, for real. Necrogoblicon.
Yeah.
I feel like I said it. I stopped before I said it.
I said like nebra blah blah zaba.
Fuck
like
yeah,
I said
dude.
some weird shit. Dude.
That's close enough,
Yeah,
I feel.
that's fine. Yeah, basically.
No one's gonna fucking judge you, man.
Yeah, but shout out Jesse. I've never had this much power before. I've never just had like, you know, the power to do a shout out, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. This is one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to start this podcast, is to shout people out. You know what I mean?
He's cool. He makes his own music as Father of Chrome.
Father of
which
Chrome.
Is like, it's like electronic music.
Okay.
And his Instagram is Jesse J Art. But yeah, he even wrote it as like my fucking Instagram. Fupa fan, Mean Gene.
Mean Gene.
Quotes.
Yeah.
I pulled up the Mean Gene. That's my most recent change.
Fuck yeah, I remember. I know. I was kind of like, I wasn't sure how I would feel about the name change.
Yeah, well, it's still.
You've been Fupa fan for such a long time.
Well, it's still Fupa fan. It's just Mean Gene is like the name on there though. Fupa fan was getting kind of like weird.
It
like,
was, yeah.
I'm getting old. Like it's just that's a weird name in the first place. Like I just like think I was like 20 when I wrote that.
Yeah.
And now I'm like,
dude. At least you're not 30 and still have an Instagram name of Queeftifer.
Queeftifer, yeah, that's true. I could be there.
Anyways, about Necrogoblicon, I have a little bit of a story. I saw them at Warped Tour in that last Warped Tour that they had.
2018.
Yeah. I saw them from a distance. Didn't really care too much. I saw they had there was a fucking goblin. Yeah, there was a goblin running around on the stage. So I didn't like. I was just like,
that's great.
I was like, I guess that's cool, you know. Whatever. Went about my business, but
What about my life? And I was like, huh. And then I,
left. They played Summer Slaughter.
They did with Anthony.
With Anthony.
With He Films the Clouds.
Yeah, when they played with He Films the Clouds. He Films the Clouds. Jesus Christ. Necrogoblicon was one of them that was there. And, I was like, you know, like I have a friend who loves this band, and him and his kid have this thing with Necrogoblicon. This dude, he's friends with someone, I think their manager or something like that. So he was able to get, I think he said he was able to get a guitar signed by them or something like that, or some shit, something signed from them or whatever, and his kid has it or whatever. which is cool, you know. But so you know, he was telling me, he's like, Necrogoblicon is a really good band, you know, check them out, blah blah blah. And I was like, you know, it was Summer Slaughter, 1720. I was outside most of the time because if you've ever been to the 1720, it can get very nasty in there.
Yeah, swamp-like.
Swamp, yeah.
I'm not sure if it's ventilated at all.
No, definitely isn't.
Yeah, it's like a sauna. That's why, like, I've gone there in the wintertime wearing a hoodie, and I've, like, ended up just, like, ditching the hoodie in a corner for, like, most of the time.
Yeah.
And then I go and, like, try and find it. Because it's, like, it's a spa, dude.
Yeah.
It's not a venue. It's a sauna.
It's a sauna. So yeah. Anyways, I spent most of my time outside because I don't want to be in a sauna. I want to be at a fucking venue, listening to bands. You know what I mean? If I want to do that, I'll just go to fucking 24-hour fitness or a spa, and I'll just do the sauna thing.
Or just go outside in the summer.
For real.
Fucking Coachella Valley.
Exactly. Go any time of the day in the Coachella Valley.
Yeah, that's true.
During the summer and
fucking hell.
Yep. So, Necrogoblicon comes on, and I was in there for 17 seconds before I walked out during their set.
Are we shitting on them or are we embracing them and talking about them? I can't tell. Like, I mean, because like they're cool. Like it's a whole thing.
It's a show.
I'm convinced it's a goblin that convinced a bunch of dudes that he was just a very committed goblin mask wearing frontman, but he's really a goblin. And and he's just pulling strings everywhere. Like the whole band are his puppets.
I don't know, man. It could be. It could be.
Yeah, I saw them at Warped Tour too. They played like after Every Time I Die on the same stage.
Oh shit, man!
And
how do you follow Every Time I Die?
As
a goblin.
As a goblin. I'd say the goblin killed it, dude. He was moving pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
I was impressed.
Mm-hmm.
But
he does the stage presence for all the band members. I feel.
The rest of them just stand there.
Yeah, play the music. Yep. While
guitar's all high like that.
While he creates the visual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't think I've listened to a single track by them. They just keep showing up on tours and festivals everywhere I go. I'm like, oh.
More power to them, man. Again, I'm trying not to shit on them, and I don't want to shit on them because they're obviously making it.
Yeah.
They've made it.
They're a touring band. They got their shit together.
Yep. So.
They're Necrogoblicon.
So, you know, I'm not shitting on them, but it's just not my thing. It's not my thing.
Well, yeah, it's not my thing either. I mean,
the whole goblin thing is kind of cool, but outside of that, like, I don't like their music.
The whole goblin thing is kind of cool. It's pretty cool, I guess.
You know what's funny? That dude that's dressed in the goblin suit. He interviewed Bobby Lee as the goblin.
Really?
Yeah.
Bobby Lee from Mad TV.
Bobby Lee from Mad TV. He fucking interviewed Bobby Lee, and like if you get a chance, watch that interview. That shit's fucking hilarious. Bobby Lee's like pissed off the whole time. He's like, "Don't fucking touch me."
Really?
Yeah. Dude, I'll fucking punch you, man. Like, straight up just pissed off. But anyways, yeah, I listened about 17 seconds before I had to walk out. Like, it just wasn't worth me sitting in the swamp.
Yeah, I'd say they're a little more tolerable when it's like outside and there's a breeze.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw them at Warped Tour. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know whose thing they really are, but I guess people fucking love it and back it.
No, they filled the whole fucking floor. They filled the floor.
They got hype.
Yeah. I'm gonna respect. I respect every musician out there.
Me too.
Unless you're trapped. Fuck trapped.
Well, yeah, fuck trapped. I mean, that's just like kind of like the 2020 motto at this point. If you're in music, fuck trapped, dude.
Fuck trapped. Fuck Donald Trump.
Well, yeah, easily.
But anyways, yeah. So that's my little story on Necrogoblicon. Again, I'm not gonna sit down. And,
Yeah, they sound good at World Tour. I just like wasn't like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I was like dehydrated and like confused.
Yeah.
Because it was Warped Tour.
Yeah.
But like I just wasn't like. I was like, is that a fucking mirage? Like, so I just kept like walking, and then I saw a music video of theirs, and I was like,
shit.
Okay.
Oh shit! There was a goblin on stage.
You know who I saw that Warped Tour that like I just ended up like seeing everywhere after?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. What the fuck? Oh, where did all this shit come from? Oh, it's all down my leg. What the fuck? I just got out of the restroom.
Whatever, I'll just clean it later.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is recording. Oops. Sorry. Hey, guys. Listen. I just want to talk about a sponsor real quick. These guys have always been there to help me through everything. The sponsor's name is Debt. Debt. D-E-B-T. Debt. Okay? Guys, you have a whole bunch of money you guys don't fucking have in your account. You're barely living paycheck to paycheck. But you figured, what the hell? Let me get into some debt, spend money I don't have. But you don't know what to buy. You don't know what to buy. You don't know what to spend that money on. Guys, it's tough. I get it. But I have a fucking solution for you guys. I have a very big solution. It's called podcast. That's right. Podcast. Spend a whole bunch of money on podcast equipment and a brand new Mac laptop. Guaranteed debt. Okay. Your life is going too well, and you just want to create some mayhem in your life. Start a podcast. That'll be a for sure way to get into some debt. So go to Between the Lines of Music podcast.com / Between the Lines of Music podcast, and at checkout you can type in promo code LINES. That's promo code LINES, LIENS. Lines. I fucked it up. It is LINES. Okay? And either way, it doesn't fucking matter because this sponsor is fucking fake. I got you, you idiots. I got you again. You guys fell for it. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Peace.
For those of you who don't know, that was just Gene slapping his leg. There you go.
Yeah. I forgot the band's name.
Oh shit.
They have a song about Pink Cloud Summers.
Pink Cloud Summers?
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't even know. I might be a little too.
I can't remember their name at all now. But I saw them there for the first time. And their logo was a fish. Oh, this is how disconnected I am from all this shit. But I've seen them like several times at shows, and I'm like, oh, that's really good.
Pink Cloud Summers. I can't find anything on.
Something.
Let's see.
They played with.
Movements?
Yeah. Movements.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, I saw them there for the first time, and they were pretty good.
Nice. Okay.
And they were like one of those bands that like after that Warped Tour, like I saw them everywhere else, and I was like, what the fuck? But they were pretty good.
They kind of blew up after that. I feel like Warped Tour is your intro to stardom as a band. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What is there now though? I mean, there's like
Now, yeah,
you can do a sweet live stream.
I know.
Yeah. I don't know.
What is it? The quarantine sessions, as they call them.
There's all kinds of shit out there
Yeah.
now. Bands are just doing. Like Code Orange did one that was fucking pretty wild with Hate 5-6, like right in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fucking gnarly, dude.
Dude, fucking shout out to Hate 5-6.
Yeah.
That dude's doing some big shit, man.
Yeah, that was fuck, man. That guy's been at it for like 10 plus years at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube video of him like showing his like office space and where he does all the work, and I was like, damn, that is a fucking nice setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's like got his shit down to a T. Like he doesn't fuck around.
Oh yeah, I mean when you've had so much time to figure out your methods and figure out your workspace, you know, you can comfortably, you know, have the time to do that.
Do you ever fuck with Inside Out?
I've never.
They're the band that Zach De La Rocha fronted before he started Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
and they're like a hardcore band, an Orange County hardcore band.
Oh no shit.
They're really fucking good.
Inside Out.
Inside Out, man.
I
But-
feel like I heard the name before.
They're around. They're great. Sony from Hate 5-6 has like posted about them so many fucking times, and he's like unearthed like live sets
Mm-hmm.
and like lyrics, like because they were like a very like underground hardcore band. They were on Revelation Records, but like in 1990
Yeah. That was a while back.
earlier, 89.
Jesus Christ, man.
But yeah, that guy gives a fuck. It's
Mhm.
awesome.
I know.
He unearthed so much stuff, dude. I could talk for another hour about just that YouTube channel
Yeah.
and like what he's done. It's
Dude,
awesome.
I only found out about Hate 5-6 because of the shit that he put out for This Is Hardcore Fest.
Yeah,
And that's only just that. You know what I mean? That's only just hardcore. This Is Hardcore Fest. But I feel like he's got like so much more work that I have to get into.
Well, yeah, he's done like he was like traveling to Japan. He went there with Jesus Piece
Yeah.
and like did a bunch of sets
Mhm.
and like I don't know. That guy kicks ass.
Did you know that Jesus Piece did a tour with this dude, this trap artist named Ghostmane?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw the Jesus Piece.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Just to be able to mix those two, like,
nice crossover.
Mhm.
Fucking Jesus Piece, dude.
man, that
was
band,
fucking
like,
nuts. I saw them once.
yeah,
Yeah, a
Fuck,
place
man.
called Rift Mountain in Orange County.
Mm.
It's since shut down, but it was fucking wild. It was them. Let's see if I can remember the whole lineup. That'd be tight. It was Final War. Fuck. I remember the other band's name and what they looked like. I can't remember their name now. Final War, Gag, Jesus Piece,
Mhm.
and I want to say Vamakara.
Mhm.
I want to say it was them,
Okay,
but damn,
yeah,
that was a fucking
okay,
that was a show.
fuck
Like,
yeah,
it was in like a storage hangar,
yeah,
like that somebody had rented out and converted into a venue with a tiny PA system and like a bunch of like pallets. It
Yeah.
was like a stage.
Wait, what was it called again?
Rift Mountain.
Rift Mountain.
I believe it was Fullerton or like one of the neighboring Fullerton cities,
Uh-huh.
like Brea or something. But yeah, it was like right behind like a Chevron,
Oh shit,
and like it was in like a storage
yeah,
shed, and it kicked ass, dude. It's just
Damn.
a tiny little spot, and I saw Jesus Piece there, and I saw Tony Molina there.
mm-hmm.
If you ever listen to Tony Molina,
Mm-mm.
that guy makes like some fucking awesome rock, like,
Yeah.
kind of like punk root stuff.
Fuck yeah.
He's great.
This is why I like talking to you, because again, you're my trusted source, and you have all the ins and outs of music, and what bands to follow, what bands to listen to, and stuff like that. So I'm getting a lot of knowledge from
It's
you.
all just going to shows, man. I
Yeah.
try telling my friends that.
I know.
The amount of times I've gone to Orange County and LA, like just by myself,
Yeah.
San Diego and like God forbid like further up, like you know what I mean, like it just by myself because like
Yeah.
I have homies that are like super into like music, but they don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to name names because it's literally every friend. But,
Yeah.
like,
So that's why you go by yourself.
I just go by myself,
Yeah.
dude. Like if I like, and I'll meet up like Arturo, who we talked about the zine.
Yeah.
I'll see him at shows in LA. I'll just meet him out there. Like I'm not gonna. It's hard to like convince people from the desert to go out to shows and like get a real experience with hardcore because like they can't be bothered, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone's like working. And,
Yeah.
like, nobody wants to drive to go see that. Like, and people are just now getting into it like really heavy with the quarantine because like people have had time to like
To really
get passionate about it. And,
Yeah. But now it's kind of too late a bit.
like,
At least for
it's
now.
it's never too late.
Well, yeah, but at least for now, like you can't really go to a fucking live show. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, like their passion for like discovering new bands sticks. You know.
Yeah, for reals.
But yeah, I would just go out there alone and like discover insane bands, dude.
Fuck
and,
yeah.
like see such crazy shit. I saw Trapped Under Ice in a skate shop.
Ooh.
Fucking, what else did I see? I saw a band called Primitive Blast from Australia. I think that was the same show, honestly. But fucking kicked ass.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
That band it just pummeled my fucking eardrums. It was just like I left. I felt like fucking Wayne and Garth combined. Just like like, just fucking ready to like rock for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you got your little cup in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to spew, spew on this.
Be here. Why would I want a gun rack if I don't own any guns?
So before we wrap things up, I want to talk a little bit about a little difficult topic. I don't know if it's.
It's
I
not
wouldn't call it
difficult.
difficult.
Just
but-
because I told you no before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you had this thing. I don't know what it would be called. Like
Facebook promotion page.
promotion.
Yeah, I guess you could just say it like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So like a Facebook promotion.
It was trendy. It was like a trendy thing
Mhm.
in like 2011,
Yeah.
12. It was like, you know, like it was kind of like my gateway drug into like hardcore and shows, and it kind of ultimately ended up being like my way of understanding that like what is fake and like not real
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like, I mean, do you want to keep going? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you want to give them like a description of what it was?
Well, I mean, I feel like I can just say the name and then you
Yeah,
can
you
just
can.
get into the description.
Yeah.
But from what my understanding was that you had this thing called downright destruction. I don't know.
Downright destructive.
Downright destructive. There you go.
Yeah.
See, I can't even say the name because it was that fucking long ago.
Yeah, dude.
So
I've since deleted the page and like just like it didn't. I don't know.
It never
Basically,
existed.
yeah, it's gone. It was cool because it was like this trend on Facebook that I saw, and like I didn't have a car
Mm-hmm.
or like a way to get out to like actual shows. Like everything in the valley kind of is trash.
Yeah.
You know.
Unfortunately, but
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like I love it there, but like most things out there are trash.
Mm-hmm.
And this was just a way for me to like reach out and like kind of try to be connected with
Yeah.
like music. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
there was like this trend on Facebook for a while, and it was like pages that would like give bands like tags and shout outs
Mhm.
and like review music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And like I was like, I can get on board with that because like that's something I can do. I can
Yeah.
write, and I won't have to go anywhere
Mhm.
for it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like I didn't like I had gone to like Warped Tour once, and like besides that, like I had no means to get anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. Like I met like so many bands through it, and like learned how to like I learned like kind of I guess I like grew up, you could say. Like I got a better perspective of like what music was supposed to be about, especially like in the underground realm of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I immediately gravitated towards like a group of promoters and stuff from like Orange County and LA that were like really like shitty and shady. Like they were like, you got to pay to play our shows kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I thought for a while, I hosted a couple shows with people like that, like, and got bands on the bills, and like even made bands sign contracts to like sell their tickets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I like simultaneously I was playing shows like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, it didn't take long for me to realize, like, within like the span of like a couple months, to realize like that's kind of bullshit and fake, and it's like a way for like promoters to like, you know, really like abuse bands for like money. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like they feel like they have to pay a full amount of like pre-sale tickets to play a show. Like, you should be playing a show for free.
Yeah.
Like even right now, like if I you know, like good bands we like would have a hard time getting 20 friends to buy tickets for a show out of town.
For reals.
Like that would be like an undue burden on a band, and that's like what a lot of promotion Facebook pages were doing all over the fucking country. Like they were like organizing these shows and getting bands like that didn't have a following to just give them like $250 or like $500 to play for the night, because they would have to sell these tickets.
And it's kind of impossible at times too.
It's super impossible, and it's super fucking unfair, because I remember like in Break the Empire, we had to do that for a bunch of shows, and I thought it was like so fucking whack, and like I was simultaneously like I thought that was the way to get into it, and I was like, hopefully I can like, you know, figure out a way to do this better. And then I realized like real places like make that shit work without that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like real bands and like real, I don't know if there's such thing as like promoters in hardcore, you know what I mean? It's like really, it's just like it's like a word of mouth social media thing, and like if you're into it, and you'll be there.
Yep.
And you'll trust that like those bands are going to be good if they get put on by bands that are well known.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But so I like, after like a while of like working with promoters that backed that way of organizing shows, I realized like this is like fucking terrible. Like this is so like shitty and corrupt. Like you're just charging these young kids like money, and like I remember I had a band that agreed to sell pre-sale tickets, and they just backed out of the show completely. And I was like, should I like tell them that they owe us that money for that show? And after like a week of like not contacting them, and then I like contacted them and I was like, so what's the deal? They were like, we just don't think that's fair. And I was like, you know what, yeah, you're right, like that's not fair. Like I'm an idiot. Like why am I trying to like take the side of like these like fucking pieces of shit? And it was all like fucking 35-year-old dudes that were like extorting this money out of like young bands. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't know, I just like kind of realized, and then I deleted the page. I was like, there's no point. Like, you know, I'll just go to a fucking show and like check out bands. I don't want to be behind the scenes of it. Yeah. Because like the people are doing that so much better than I can, and like probably ever will. Like you look at like the guys from like Sound and Fury and like the LA scene and Orange County scene, like it's just people that are passionate about music. It's not these fucking like bullshit, you know,
people that are trying to take money from these young,
like literally, dude. Like one time I like felt so guilty for not paying this promoter our full pre-sale amount. Like he like guilted the shit out of me that like I asked my mom to borrow $150. Yeah. And I paid for it, like for our band. And like nobody else in the band had any money. Yeah. And I was like, I like ended up like having to like walk the dogs every day for like, instead of my sisters doing it, and instead of like my mom doing it, and like I like took her car out and got it washed with my own money. Like for like a couple months after, dude. Yeah. And I was young. I was like, you know, I mean, I didn't have like crazy jobs because I lived in Morongo Valley without a car. You know what I mean? But like they guilt tripped me so hard about it that I was like convinced that like if I didn't pay them this fucking pathetic amount of money, I would be taken to court. I signed a contract. Yeah. And like I don't know. I realized that I was like I didn't have that direction of like good like promoters in hardcore music, so like I just like
fuck that.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, dude. Like, you know what? This is fucking dumb. Like, it's just a cesspool of sketchy older dudes extorting money from people. So, I mean, it was cool. It was like a learning experience. But like, yeah, I deleted that shit. I was like, there's no point. Like, just go to shows, buy T-shirts from the bands directly. Like,
give them the money directly. You know.
Yeah. Instead of drinking a fuck ton before the show, like, just buy a fucking shirt. It's not that hard. Like. You know what I mean? Don't play pay to play shows. Yeah. Don't do pre-sale shows. It's fucking bullshit. It's
there you
fake.
go. There you go. You got it.
Complete bullshit.
I completely back that because I did 2 shows with Anthony's older band, Cherish the Offering, at Chain Reaction, and in order to play the show, you had to sell pre-sale tickets, and my understanding, like the way I figured this whole thing worked, was this is your way to play the show, obviously, but because there's bands that don't need to sell pre-sale tickets, they can sell the tickets themselves. Like just their name can sell the tickets. Yeah. So the venue doesn't need to worry about.
And that's what they'll do. They'll get like one big headliner that will draw a crowd, and then the rest of these like smaller bands just have this fake obligation that they take upon themselves to like sell a ton of tickets that they won't sell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they would do it in like tiers. Like you would have to like, if you sold 25 tickets, you could be the co-headliner. If you sold 10 tickets, you open. You know what I mean? It's like you think about it. If each ticket is $10, $12 a pop, like you're just paying like a fuck ton of money to, you know, I don't know,
to a show that's already paid for.
Yeah, there's like, it was so fake, and it was like it was just so abundant around everything. So I don't know. I hated that shit.
Jesus Christ, man.
I think back to it, and yeah, like I remember even He Films the Clouds got stuck on that shit.
Yeah.
Reviver even played a show like that once for this one promoter, and like I just never. Reviver did it. We did it so well though. It was so funny. We just took the tickets, and we were like, "Yeah, we'll sell 25." Didn't sell a single one. And then we showed up to the show, and they were like, "Where's the money?" They were expecting us to give them like fucking $350, and we were like, "Yeah, we didn't sell any." And they were like, "What?" And we didn't tell them until it was like our time to go on stage.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, like because I don't know, they had done it before, and they had like fucked with so many people, and like we were like, "Yeah, we didn't sell any, but we're gonna play."
Yeah.
And nothing happened.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean.
So it doesn't matter.
When you have the ins and outs of it, like, you can figure out your way to fuck them over.
You just gotta find a way to do it right, and don't take that kind of responsibility on.
Yeah.
If you do back out of it,
fuck, man.
You know, bands are better than that. You know.
Yeah, and I feel like these promoters have, or not just promoters, but venues as well. I feel like they can have this power over these bands because these bands don't know any fucking better. Yeah, you know, these kids don't know. These kids don't know shit.
Yeah, we thought that was like we thought that was how you found your roots.
Yeah.
And like, luckily, I mean, like a lot of times we did have like a few friends that would like caravan out with us to shows and stuff. Like we had like a good support system of like close people.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like it didn't prove anything to anyone. At the end of the day, it was just fucking.
Just money in their pocket.
Assholes that just wanted more cash. So.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, I don't think that that's a thing anymore. I don't think that is like a constant fucking as bad as it was in like 2012, 2011, 2010. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I feel like back then, I mean, Anthony would always like, "Hey man, do you want to buy this ticket?" Like, we're trying to play a show. Like every fucking time they played a show, it was like, "Hey, buy this ticket from us."
Yeah, it's like, please give us $20. We played a festival on the Queen Mary one time.
I'm on a boat fest.
Yeah. Each ticket was $20, dude.
Fuck, man.
And like the headliners were like All Shall Perish, Carnifex, and like a bunch
the rest of the buried ones.
Yeah, bands that like weren't even like. I mean, I can't say that. Actually, those are all pretty good bands, but you know what I mean. Like. it wasn't worth us dropping $500
Mm-hmm.
on collectively nagging our fucking families for money.
Yep.
It's bullshit.
But just the family members that have money.
Yeah, we're like, hey, and then they feel bad, so they give you 100.
Yeah.
And you're like, sweet, that means we only have to sell fucking 30 more.
Yeah, for reals. But yeah, so anyways, like I had to do that once with I Cherish the Offering.
You were playing guitar with them?
No, I was playing bass.
Oh shit.
It was, I think, the second show that I played with them, and it was the lineup was Living Sacrifice, some like old Christian band or whatever.
Yeah.
Living Sacrifice, Becoming the Archetype, Becoming the Archetype. I think something like that. And then one band that was on there that made some sort of like sense, I guess, was a band called that goes by the name of To Speak of Wolves. So in that band, the drummer is brother of Spencer Chamberlain. I feel like I'm saying that name right. Spencer Chamberlain, the vocalist for Under Oath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Spencer has a brother, Phil, who plays drums, and he played drums in the band To Speak of Wolves.
And they were like the pre-sale headlining band.
No, they were on this tour with Living Sacrifice.
Oh wow.
So it was To Speak of Wolves, Becoming the Archetype, Living Sacrifice. Those were the three bands that were playing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we happened to get on the bill with them because we played some small time show at Chain Reaction.
Mm-hmm.
One day, and the guys there liked us, or the people at Chain Reaction liked us, so they asked us to play the show for that day, and they were like, you just gotta sell pre-sale, that's it. And we had we tried to sell as many pre-sale tickets as possible, but we still had I don't know, some ridiculous amount of tickets left.
Yeah, like impossible.
Yeah. And we literally went down through all our fucking list. We were in Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
There's some truck stop right over there off the 10. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's off the 10.
Yeah.
There's a little truck.
Yeah, it's hanging on a billboard sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were there hanging out right there. And we were literally trying to go down the list of people that we know that can help, that would, possibly help us get this fucking money. And luckily, I had a cousin of mine, so shout out to Araceli. She helped us fucking pay for the rest of the money to play this fucking show. And I feel bad, but, I really wanted to play the show. And she was just like, I feel like she was getting conned, but I really wanted to play this fucking show, so I was like, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, she just cared about you.
Yeah, I know, but it's a shitty way to fucking play a show.
Yeah, you guys were getting conned.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I started out, and that was the only example I had, so I was like, I guess that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I started doing that and charging pre-sale for shows. But I don't know, as I got older and went to more shows, I was like, dude, that's wrong. That's not cool.
Yeah.
And I lived it a few times, and I was like, it's just an undue burden. It's why would you complicate and make playing shows for young bands so hard? You should be giving them a chance.
For reals.
Not putting a price tag on it.
Yeah. It's these fucking leeches, man.
Yeah.
It's these leeches that feel like they have this power, you know what I mean? And they create this power over these artists and these kids basically who just want to fucking play a show. And they paint this obligation, that this is what you have to do to play a show. This is, excuse me, this is your due diligence to play this fucking show, is by giving us $500.
Yeah, for real. It's crazy to think about. But
meanwhile, you're 17 years old. You know what I mean? Like where the fuck are you gonna get that?
And
money?
I get it. Like, venues are really hard to keep open.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be some way to get a shit ton of money, but that was like the way that was going on back then. It just felt so wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was like my learning experience. It was like I like tried doing it that way, and then I realized I was like just stressing out people that were like my age and in bands. Like, and I was like, well, I know how shitty that feels. So why am I helping some bigger promoter get these bands and just make their lives hell?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just deleted that shit, and then I just started playing and like He-Phone Through Clouds more.
Yeah.
And then I joined Reviver, and I was fucking around, and then Reviver split. I don't know. I was like, I'm just gonna go to shows and enjoy myself. I haven't even like really tried to form a band since.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Before we call it quits on this podcast episode, very briefly, I know there was a little bit of shit that happened with Reviver, that I heard very briefly through Anthony. He was telling me that he had these two bands that he was auditioning for, and he was telling me there was two bands, Reviver, and a band called named Silent Planet.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember he was like, dude, he's like, I have to audition for these two bands, and I don't know, like, what should I do? And then I told him, I was like, honestly, like, go with a band that's gonna get you where you need to be. You know what I mean? Because he obviously wanted to make it as a musician.
Yeah.
He wanted to be touring and playing shows and making music, creating these songs that helped him throughout his fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, he ended up going with Reviver because he felt like there was a lot of connections with the band and stuff like that, and like record labels or whatever. I know he told me that there was a little moment where you guys were like close to getting signed or something like that.
No.
Or there was like some little moment with Sumerian Records.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, like from the time I joined, they would like talk about shit like that.
Yeah.
And like, I just didn't care. Like, they were like really like puppy dog eyed with it. Not Anthony, but like the other people in the band, like they were very like set on like getting big with playing that music, and I was like, dude, I'm just trying to have fun. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, whatever happens, I didn't have a plan. I was just going to college.
Yeah.
And like fucking, they were like my like weekend thing, you know, and it was fun. But like, yeah, Anthony was. I remember he was like gonna try out for Silent Planet, and those guys in Reviver were like, "No, we need you full time." Like, and I just remember feeling so bad.
Yeah, no, dude. We went to go see the Devil Wears Prada. Anthony and I at the Glass House, and Silent Planet was playing with them. They had just gotten off tour with Stick to Your Guns.
Yeah.
They played Europe with them, and they like immediately right after they hopped on with the Devil Wears Prada, and him and I were like standing up top, and I was like, man, like I was just like, man, like I'm sorry to like pour the salt over the fucking wound, but like,
yeah,
that could have been you, man.
I don't know what happened, but I remember he told me that like they were like, no, we like need you. We have this new EP coming out, and like the new EP, like it wasn't good. Like, I remember like they didn't let me like write in it. You know what I mean? Because they had already had it like all formulated, and like they sent it off to get mixed and mastered, and like they sent it to some guy in Ohio that like didn't he like took forever, and then he was like sending it back with like shitty mixes and like blah blah
shit.
blah. So they got fed up and they just released it themselves, but it sounded really bad. Like the guy took it and he tweaked it and just made it assy.
Ah,
Yeah.
butt rock.
Yeah, he even turned it into complete and utter butt rock. Like it just, not even that. It just sounded bad. Like he just turned. It sounded like he just took the high end of like every EQ sweep on every track and just cranked it
Oh shit.
all the way up. So it was just like piercing to listen to.
Yeah.
I still listen to it, and I'm like he did something to the cymbals where they're like louder than everything, like all together. Like it sounded like he cut the cymbals and put them on the master track of the entire thing,
Yeah.
and then just cranked that shit up to 11. I was like,
Jesus Christ.
damn, dude, it's just some random fucking Ohio that they gave like $600 to.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
That's what happens, man.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure Anthony will still like find a band like that at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or like
He's got
he
the
Films
talent
the
for it.
Clouds will like do something, or like, you know, shit will work out.
Yeah. I feel like they have the talent for it. Anthony's got the talent.
Oh yeah, dude.
He Films the Clouds just released, not just released, but like a couple months released a new album. That they made themselves. They recorded it themselves, and
Yeah,
they
the whole fucking thing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's impressive. Like,
Fuck yeah,
fucking good, talented dudes.
it is. Shout out to He Films the Clouds.
Yeah.
Shout out to Anthony, and shout out to Silent Planet because they're really fucking good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know, I guess we can end it here.
Yes, yeah, I mean,
Again, you know, it's been a huge fucking pleasure having you here.
yeah, this has been great.
Even though we've been like talking for like fucking 30 hours or whatever.
Yeah, it's been.
Before this podcast, we've been like hanging out. We went to a coffee shop. You know what I mean? You gonna check your temperature?
No, I'm still good. Probably, I feel fine.
But
Let's see. If I'm at 100 degrees right now, I'm gonna let you know.
if you are, it's gonna be because of the studio.
It's because we've been talking so much hot goss, dude.
Fuck yeah, man. So again, thank you for listening. It's been a great pleasure, like I said, having you here, talking with you, having you on this podcast.
Still
Fuck yeah.
90s I'm rocking a cold 97.
97.9, man.
That's a little colder.
Fuck yeah. Gene, do you wanna?
Chris,
do you have anything
thank you.
want to plug in or?
I got nothing to plug
Nothing?
in. The Phantom Beaver on Instagram.
The
if you want to look at
Phantom
my
Beaver.
terrible photography. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
You know why I call it the Phantom Beaver, right?
No.
Holy shit. We have to talk about this before we go.
Okay.
We were at the He Films the Cloud show
Mhm.
at Slide Bar, and you were there. And you know the Phantom Bride beer
Yeah.
that they sell for Deftones?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how it's made by Belching Beaver?
Yes.
You were at the bar and you were asking the
Yes.
bartender for Phantom Beaver beer. You just kept saying, "Can I have another Phantom Beaver? Can I have another Phantom Beaver?" And she was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, and you were like, "You just gave me like 3 Phantom Beavers like 30 minutes ago. What are you talking about? You?" And you were like arguing with her. And I was like, she was like, "Oh, you mean Phantom Bride?" After like fucking solid like 5 minutes of you like trying to figure out what the fuck you were trying to say. So I named my like fucking art Instagram page that.
Fuck, man. I forgot you were there, man. Oh
Shit
yeah,
was
you know
funny
what?
as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I forgot you were there.
I just about died when I heard that shit though.
Yeah, the fucking there was a couple that were sitting right next to me, or right next to where I was asking for the beer, and the people were like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And the like one of the couples was like, "Dude, like that's just like the funniest thing I've ever fucking heard." Like,
Dude, I was dying, and I watched it from afar. And I was like watching you argue over it. So yeah,
the Phantom Beaver, man.
yeah, I do a bunch of like painting and like fucking photography on that page. But
Fuck yeah.
that's it. I don't have any bands or any fucking cool shit to plug. Just that.
Okay, for sure, man.
Thank you for listening to the second part of my conversation with Gene Pietragallo. I had a fucking blast chatting it up with my really good friend from the desert, like I said. I don't know if you can tell, but I was having a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun talking with him on the podcast, and I had a lot of fun talking with him prior to the podcast. So please let me know what you think. Go ahead and follow Gene Pietragallo at FupaFan at FupaFan on Instagram. He's a lot of fun. He's super chill. He's really fucking cool, and he's a good guitarist. So, peace the fuck out. Stay shredding. Stay safe out there. Wear your fucking mask. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.